Wanted to go into robotics, which is because that's something we want to, go and go beyond, let's say, an app or an AI glasses, which is quite exciting, uh, and go into, robotics, which is like what additional things you can unlock. This is what this video is showing: a robot being localized from a point cloud that it captured on its own. So if you see this robot, it has this lidar scanner on the top, which means it is actually running like a full slam, full odometry, and then localizing itself against uh, 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 the space, right? So next time when you start the robot, like when you bring up the robot, it doesn't need to create this point cloud which is being on the bottom left, right? uh, so this is one robot in a lab environment, but think of robotics being deployed in the real factory floors, right? You can't have every robot to create its own version of the scan, which means you can't have so many versions of different point cloud created by so many robots, which doesn't, have are sharing similar coordinate system, similar ground truth, because it will become like a headache to manage so many point clouds at a time, right? So with multiset, what you could do is have a single source of truth for all your robots which are sharing the same physical space. Which means when you go and deploy a robot in a physical environment, they don't need to create this point cloud on the first run, right? Because it's costly, it's hard to maintain. They can simply on the day first, because you already have mapped from a 3D scan or from a slam scan, you can use that map and put it inside a robot, and then the robot uses that map for navigation, localization, and so on. So what it unlocks for robotics and physical AI is the deployment becomes so smooth that you don't need to, um, scan full factory every time a new robot comes. You can just have one source of truth, like one 3D scan, and with multiset you can share it across with robots, with humans, with devices that are sharing the same physical space. So that's the, higher level unlock which it does.